Alright, if y'all wondering about a picture, well, this is my own what if ideal. What if female Deku was a hollow? What I mean by like this is, well, as you can see by the clothing, um, she is an Espada. An Espada that, well, you know how Aizen said there was originally 10 Espadas, right? Well, I think there was more than. Hold on. I gotta do my research again. Is there 11? Well, there are 11 Espadas. And if you've seen Bleach, you know all, like, I think all of the Espadas was wiped out, but Izumi, that's so good. Izumi is the only Espada left, right? So she been in hiding because she's not the one to fight, but like she might not be the one that can fight, but she can still put up a decent fight against two Sleeper captains, and she might be able to win, but she'll come out really injured. So she been in hiding since the Aizen fight, and I'm gonna tell you this: she been in hiding for over 10,000 years. I don't know how long a hollow lifespan is, but if Genryusai, if that man can live, I think he's a million years old. Hold on, let me check again. Forget I couldn't really find that much, but she was in hiding for over 2,000 years. So for 2,000 years, she was in hiding, and multiple Soul Reapers try to find her and kill her, but she really just she just didn't she no one found her. No one found her until one day, while she would just run. One day she decided to see what the outside world is like, right? Because she generally don't go out that much, right? And the moment she went out, right, the whole world is different. It's quirks. The human population changed to where quirks are there, right? And also, she's not the last hollow. There's more hollows, cause if y'all seen my hero, the amount of bloodshed, the amount of people that die in my hero is alarmingly high. I mean, not as high as Attack on Titans, but still, people die a lot in my hero and torture people. I don't know why, but it's my hero. It's my hero. So she just went out one day, and the Soul Reapers immediately picked up her an abnormally high amount of spiritual pressure, right? Spirit energy. So they sent out a couple of a captain and they sent out a lieutenant and a captain to check out what this high spiritual pressure is, but as soon as they got there, it vanished, right? They are confused, and they go back to Mayuri. I'm guessing that he is still head of the research and development department. I forgot what squad it was, but he said, "Huh, strange. I, strange indeed. I got to do my research on this." So he does do more research, and he found out, "Do we ever kill all the Espadas?" And they said no. I mean, I think we did, but again, I do not really remember. Well, there is 11 Espadas, and I'm guessing one of them decided to peek into this world. And that is the last Espada, number 11. They like, oh God. And Aizen said, like, this member said, oh my God. We didn't kill all of them? No, we didn't. But if I remember correctly what Aizen said over 2,000 years ago, she is the weakest of all of them, but he do not know what happened to her after he made her number 11. She used to be number 1. But after number 11, she just spit off the face of the earth. Awake a mundo. I don't know where she's at, but I'm guessing that high spiritual pressure right there, that immeasurable amount of spiritual pressure, is her. And I like to run some tests. So, if you can be kind enough to, I don't know, find her for me and bring her here, I'll be grateful. I'm gonna give you a raise or two. Because as memory says, her abilities are weird. It's almost similar to Ichigo's, but it's not. I like to see. So, when you get back to what Izumi's doing on Earth, she's walking around and this is the age of when All Might All Might being trained by Nanashimura. So, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do some plot reasonings. For plot reasonings alone, Nanashimura and All Might, because if I remember correctly, All Might had a quirk before Nanashimura died, and he had a quirk way before Nanashimura died. I think months or years before she died. I don't know. So, so they can see. I'm pretty sure One for All can see hollows. Can it? I'm just gonna put some bullshit on my ass and say for plot reasons alone, One for All and All for One can see hollows. Also, certain amount of people that that have high spiritual pressure. High spiritual energy. So yeah. So the top 10 heroes can see hollows and Aizawa can see hollows. I like getting Aizawa buffs. I like giving him buffs. So Nanashimura see Izumi. She gets on guard because usually I got murder on my mind. I forgot to turn off the music. I'm listening to this after this song, after I get done with the video. So, she gets on guard because the only people that can be invisible are hollows. And, hey, a hollow is like, she thinking that she's a hollow, so she gets on guard. All Might also gets on guard because really, hey, if his mentor get on guard, he should get on guard. So she said, "Who are you?" right? Cause she's looking for someone, like someone a long time ago. Ichigo, I'm just gonna say he's still alive, cause this man's spiritual energy is high. So they call in Ichigo, and they call in the people that is old enough to remember Espadas, cause these new Soul Reapers have not fought anyone as tough as them. So the old Gote 13 is there, except for certain people like uh uh Captain Unahara. I think that's her name. Unahara. Retsu. Except for Retsu, and some of the other Soul Reapers that died. So they there, and someone said, "You remember Espadas, right?" They all said, "Yes, we do." Well, one of them is still alive. Everybody is like, "You sure?" Ichigo, White inside of Ichigo said, "Hey, buddy, you remember that high spiritual pressure you felt, right?" Ichigo in his mind saying, "Yes." That was her. Espada 11. Izumi Midoriya. Right? Yeah. He said, and I remember her. She was my equal. And when I say equal, she was equal way before Aizen found me as well. But then, even though Aizen found me, gave me power, she still matched my strength without him actually doing anything to her. So watch out. She's dangerous. So Ichigo tells him what White just said. They all get a little intimidated, but they said, "Well, we gotta train, because if you're Hollow saying that, and goddamn, we all know, and if you've seen him Bleach, we all know how powerful White is, and if you read his data, that man's tough. And I'm gonna tell you this: if he can die and come back alive multiple times, and he loses, this man loses on purpose, or he let them either he let them win, or you must be stronger than this man to win against him. Then again, this man can bring you back from the dead. So yeah, so we go back to planet Earth, and she and Nana, she asked, "Who are you?" She said, "I am Izumi, Espada number 11. You?" I guess I should be called Espada number 1. I don't really know. I don't care. So, what are y'all doing? I might say, are you a hero or a villain? Guarantee me no. And now I look at Arma like, really? So, Izumi say, neither. I'm guessing you... Hold up, how can you see me? Are you self-aware of spiritual energy? She's like, I really don't care. I really don't care. So, what are you training to be? Because she's curious on what humans turned into over the 2,000 years that she was in Mundo, hiding, not doing nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot to show her mask. This is what her mask looked like. I know some of you might comment, "Hey, that looks like Ichigo's mask," but it's kind of wet. Her mask is different. She had two kind of masks. This one is when this is when she's at full power, and this one is when she is not. This one is when she's not at full power. You see the differences. So go back to the screen. So she she have this mask on, but she breaks it off to make it to where her face is showed. So she asked what are y'all doing? Right? All might say, oh, I'm training to become a hero. You? She said, what's a hero? Right? At this point, they're like, okay, let me explain it to you. They like, what? You don't know what a hero is? She said, no. She makes up some excuse to saying, well, I was just living outside of the country and, I never came here, right? So, they said, oh, okay. So they explained to her what a hero is and what a hero does. So she's saying a hero protects people. Okay. So she said, oh, a hero protects people. Okay. What am I supposed to protect? So she said, thank you and see you later. So she leaves and they're just like, what a strange person. Oh well. They said, what a strange person. Well, oh well. So they just go back to what they was doing, training All Might to become a better hero. Yeah. So a couple years passed by. Nana Shimura, yeah, she died. She died just like in canon. And well, All Might had a fight just like in canon against All for One. And yeah. So Izumi, she comes back to the world of the living after she left for a couple of years. So she comes back and she heard what happened to Nana and All Might. No, she didn't hear. She's wondering where Nana is at because she wants to talk to her again. But so she tries to find her, but to recognize All Might is number one hero. So she's saying, so she guessing, so she died. Huh. Oh well. That's kind of sad, but okay. So she goes to find All Might, which is so she walking underneath the tunnel, right? She is in her physical form. She looks exactly like this. Hold up, let me get a different picture. So she looks like this in her human form. Yeah, her hair grown out just for plot reasonings. Her hair is not as short in the picture though, but her hair grown out. So she's walking underneath the tunnel, right? Just not knowing what to do. Should I introduce should I put the real Midoriya in there? Oh, fuck it. Why in the fuck not? Descendant of Ichigo. Yeah, descendant of Ichigo. Instead of having a green hair, he have orange hair? Orange is brown? Okay, yeah, I think he have orange hair. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and also, Yue is a college in this one. Because I don't understand why. I mean, in this one, Yue went from a high school to a college because, high school students do not need to be fighting villains. That is several times their age and way stronger. So Yue made Yue High turned to Yue College. So Midoriya is like fucking 17 at this moment. And yeah, he's still quirkless though. but he have not recognized that he is a Soul Reaper or have a hollow inside of him. But anyway, it goes. He's gonna find that out during the training trip. During the training, during the months of training, some shit. Pulling plot out my ass and shit. Yeah, don't comment. So she is walking in the tunnel, and Izuku Kurosaki is also walking into the tunnel. I kind of wrecked it. Damn it. So, I can have anything nice for one day. Oh well. So they just so they walking past each other, but then the sludge villain shows up, and he said this. So he catches Midoriya, and so Izumi, she looks behind, and um she catches Izuku. So Izumi look behind. She say, "What the fuck?" So she summons a bone. And the sludge villain said, "You know, the moment you shoot me, this kid's gonna die." So she's in a hard place right now, because one, the kid is in her way. She don't want to kill him. Two, the sludge villain is trying to take over his body, that's not gonna fucking work. And three, third reason, All Might just showed up, saying, "I am here." And he rushed out to sludge villain and said, "Detroit, smash!" Right? So All Might hits the sludge villain, splatter him everywhere. Midoriya passes out, but wake up again. It's like, All Might, right? Oh my, fanboy. He says, "Oh, can you summon?" He already signed it. Some bullshit like that. But Izumi's like, "Oh god." So All Might looks like Izumi. He's like, "Do I remember you?" Like the pink hair and the eyes are familiar to him. So he's like, "Do I recognize you from somewhere?" He said, "Yes, you do." Yeah, he's like, "Yes, you do." "I do." So she goes into this form. He's like, "Oh, why you here?" Because Soul Reapers told him like he can see Soul Reapers, and he said, "Oh, I met a girl with pink hair and with the number 11 on the side of her waist, on her waist, like on her right waist. Is that her?" They said yes. So All Might, he said, oh, okay." All Might asked, "Why you here though? What are you here to do?" She said, "Well, one, I came back to talk. Two, have you seen us more?" All Might said she died, but kind of like sad. He said that sadly. She said, "Oh, okay." Another question. I want to be a hero. I want to test out this hero thing and see if it's fun or not. All Might say, "Well, I can train you to become a hero for not killing people accidentally, because yeah, um, yeah." So All Might get the sludge villain. Midoriya asked him, "Can he become a hero without a quirk?" All Might said no, but yes at the same time. All Might said no. Midoriya looks down and about to start crying, but All Might also said, "Yes, you can, but at the same time you can't." depending on nationality, did you train a bit, like train a little? Midoriya said, sometimes, well, increase that training dramatically over the 10 months. And yeah, awaken. Just train hard as hell for the next 10 months, and you can become a hero. Probably. It depends. It depends on how tough the villains are. Really. In my own opinion, quirkless and quirk people are not no different. It just depends on, like, it really depends on you. If you're willing to train and push your body through hell to become a hero, do it. I just here to help. See ya. I got to turn this sludge villain into the police. So all my hey, recognize he's almost out of time. So this man booked it. Like he ran. He ran fast. But he did not get as far as he thought he would. So he did transform after stopping. So he stopped and he did transform to make sure he don't fall over and go flying. So Midoriya's like, okay. So Midoriya's like, oh, okay. So he walked home, kind of sad, but also happy that one, All Might say he can become a hero, but he can't at the same time. So Midoriya don't know how to feel. And Izumi, she just walking around. She don't have a house, so she just walking around randomly. So a couple thugs, like, oh yeah. Also, there's no sludge villain thing. So yeah. So Midoriya gets home. Like each goes into society. So he's not a bad father. He just in society. Because his spiritual pressure so high. This man legit. How's he being in soul society? He's like the Soul King now. He can't do shit. So, so Midoriya just go home and say, Mom, like, say, oh, Mom, I met All Might, and yeah, he says what he says, and what should I do? Yeah, so he said, Mom, I met All Might, and he says what happens. He said, oh, so you ready to train, right? So he said yes. He said, okay, we got to go to the forest first. Because let's say Inko awakened her powers and she know how to use them. So yeah. So he said, okay. So yeah. They going she sets up a barrier on, like, it's the same barrier what they did to get Ichigo to control his hollow form. So she said, "I'm sorry, Zuko, but I got to do this." Like she does something. I ain't gonna say because I cannot picture anything in what she does to make him meet his hollow and his like his soul powers and his hollow powers. Just gonna say for plot reasonings, those tools, the power is fused and yeah. So, oh yeah, and also there's gonna be hollows in here that is hella tough as fuck, like tough, like tough. As tough as like there's gonna be rogue soul reapers and hollow that is gonna be tough. So yeah, and also the villains in here got a buff, like megally buff, like mega leads, stronger than All Might buff. That's how strong the villains are in this one. So All Might is all finding a successor. I'm not thinking anything of Midoriya or isn't. Wait, one thing about it. Oh yeah, flashback during the tunnel. All Might said, "How you still look the same as you did years ago?" She said, "A half immortality quirk." Cause hey, she been around. She heard what's your quirk and shit. So she said half immortality quirk. No, wait, no. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. All Might knows that she's a hollow, but he thinking that she's just a hollow that is self aware that eat people, but he don't have the evidence to convince that she to prove that she ate people, so he can't do that. So yeah. So about a couple months passed, like 3 months passed, and Izumi is in the forest, just meditating, trying to get more, trying to figure out, like, trying to do some, I don't know what the fuck to do. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm retconning that Ichigo's the Soul King. I think there's no Soul King after the previous Soul King. So yeah. So Ichigo finds like the story. They all find Izumi just meditating in a forest, just doing nothing in a clearing. Animals around her, just meditating. So they all get on guard, thinking that she did not notice them, and she just there, just meditating, like not even caring, cause she ain't she ain't that person I want to fight every time I see a Soul Reaper, or fight every time I see someone strong. She just passive. Well, but when you fight her, bro, you gonna see that she put in work, like, bro. You ain't gonna escape unscathed, like, bro. You might have like a couple fatal injuries and maybe more, like a missing limb or two, maybe more. But she's not, and she's not aggressive, so she's passive. So so they all get there, and oh yeah, she just look at them like she just opened up her eyes and teleports away, cause hey, I ain't trying to fight. And I don't want to be there to where you want to fight. So I'ma leave. That was she done. She just left. Sorper's like, damn it. They like, damn it, we got to find her. So yeah, so they scattering. And, well, yeah, they just scattered. So, she pops up during when Midoriya was training to unlock his fucking Shinkai, right? She shows up and she said, "Hello." Midoriya's like, um, "This is you a slave, aren't you? What? How do you know? You're black robing the Zanpakuto. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's pretty much Slurper to me. Whether you just normal human or not, that's still spank Slurper to me. What are you trying to do? Uh, I don't stutter. I, I just, I just, just, I'm trying to learn my Zanpakuto's name. Meditate. What? Just meditate to learn his or her name. What do you mean by that? Well, one, your Zanpakuto have a gender. Two, the Zanpakuto have the Zanpakuto generally don't take the same gender as its user. So learn his or her name by meditating. If you meditate, you will learn quicker than forcefully try to put yourself into the Zanpakuto. Just meditate. and he or she will pull you in. And don't rely on your Zapato too much. When it snaps, you will feel useless. And I'll be here to watch. For fun, because I have nothing to do. And I might be sleeping by the time you wake up. So yeah, for the next 2 weeks, Midoriya was just learning how to go into Zanpakuto by meditating, right? And this is what his Zanpakuto looks like. This is what his Zanpakuto spirit looks like. Okay, so this is one of his hollows. Her name is Kami. Fuck it, why not Kami? And this is his other hollow name. Slain. Yep, yeah. These two just looking at him like. So, well, you here, boy. Right, knowing that he is their, they are his cerebral powers and hollow powers. Slain is his cerebral powers. That's why she is purple. Kami, this is hollow powers. That's why she has green. Honestly, fuck it. He's not a Kurosaki. He just Izuku Midoriya. No descendant of no one. They just sorcerer. His mom is a retired sorcerer that made it with a human. Some bullshit. Yeah. So, yada yada yada. They do some training. He awakened his dual Shinkai called Awaken, Slain, Awaken to Kami, right? And both of them, and his sword turns into two swords. That one sword turns into a dual blade. One is called Slain, Awaken, Slain, right? And the other is Awaken from your slumber, Kami, right? And it's like Ichigo's blade. It's like Ichigo's sword. It does not return back into its pre-state. So he every time he turns into a sword form, he generally just generally look like that. It's generally had two swords. This is what what was her name? Slain. I think I called it Awaken. Slain. Yeah, Slain. This is what Slain looks like, and this is what Keela looks like, right? So Midoriya, he said, he looks up at her and said, "Thank you. But I have no fighting experience." So, Izumi, she said, "Okay, what's your name?" He said, "My name is Izuku Midoriya. Yours?" Oh, that's weird. My name's Midoriya. Yeah, well, I don't really care. She said, "My name is Izumi Astro." Fuck it, Astro. Fuck it, why not? Izumi Astro. Nice to meet you. She lied about her last name. So, nah, that's her actual name. Izumi Astro. What the fuck not? Yeah, what the fuck not? So, so she pulls out. She pulls out the bow, and she also pulls out a sword that looks like. So Izumi pulls out a sword that looks like this, right? And she's saying this. Okay, Midoriya, I'm gonna train you for the next couple of months, and then we both can go to UA. How did that sound? He said, "Yes, that sounds good." All right, now, what are we gonna be starting on? And she said, "We're gonna be starting on you. How to train you how to use a sword." So this is where I'm gonna be ending it off. See you next time when I feel like making another episode.